Hello, everyone. So I thought that might be kind of fun to get things started. Right? Doing the Batusi.
All right.
I thought that might be kind of fun to get things started. Cool. Right? Doing the Batusi. Can you turn your volume? Yeah.
Yep, I just did.
All right, awesome. Thanks. Cool. So we got some people in here already. That's cool.
Awesome.
Very nice.
This will be our first inaugural, so,
Exactly. This is cool. All right. So we've got some comments already floating in here, which is cool. Wow. Very nice. So, guys, this is our very first, the Wednesday Comics pregame show, where we're going to talk about all the new books coming out this week. So anyway, we're learning this new software and stuff. So you got Ron and I live. We'll have the books here in the middle, which will be a lot of fun. So ask us questions. Can you see the feeds, Ron, and stuff that are going on?
Yeah, I can see the feeds. I just lost you as a voice, though.
Oh, really?
Oh, now you're back.
Okay. I just stopped talking. That's all. Nice. This is cool. This is pretty cool. So I've got the comments and stuff here turned on. So hopefully they'll start popping in there real quick and everything. So cool. All right. So you want to get started?
Sure.
All right. Awesome. All right. So here's the first book up this week. The first thing we're going to put up on the screen is this, guys.
No spoilers.
Exactly. No spoilers whatsoever, guys. None. So we're going to try to be spoiler-free this evening. All right, so first book up, Batman the Wedding. Your thoughts?
No spoilers. What I can say is that if you've been reading the Tom King run, you're going to love this book. I know I did. So it's one of those, and the art was just so gorgeous. It's like every other page is a pinup by somebody that is just doing a fabulous job with Batman and Catwoman. But the thing I really enjoyed was all of the Easter eggs to the past. You know, it's like all of the name nods for streets and neighborhoods and things like that from past creators of Batman. So that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was. I mean, gorgeous art throughout the whole thing. A very interesting and compelling story, I will say. Most definitely a lot of fun. So, yeah, pretty cool stuff. All right. So, do you want to move on to the next one, or you want
to? Yeah, because it's hard to say much about this without spoiling it.
Yeah, that's true. All right, number two.
Number two, Catwoman. Another one that's hard to say a lot about without spoiling it. Definitely read the cover, though.
Yeah.
Read this one after Batman number 50.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I'll tell you something interesting that I noticed was her new costume, because it's got the arms are open and everything.
Yeah, I noticed that.
It's funny. I was looking through some old back issues of First Comics book, The Whisper. You remember that?
Yeah.
That Female Ninja. It had the same actual design, which is really kind of cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So that was kind of neat. So. But yeah, anyway, great book. And again, for those of you that don't know, we're having a midnight release tonight at both stores, open at 11:59, and we'll have all this week's books on sale. So please come and check them out.
Yep, and there's both on Batman. We can go back to Batman real quick. There's the regular cover, there's the Jim Lee cover, there's the Art Adams cover. And on Catwoman, there's the regular cover, and then there's the Art Germ cover, which is gorgeous.
Yep. Absolutely. It's gorgeous, gorgeous covers, like you said. So, fun stuff. All right, so we'll move on to our next title here. All right.
Deathstroke versus Batman. I have been loving this story. This is basically it's a paternity battle between Deathstroke and Batman as to who's really Damian's daddy. And there are things going on that it could be either one of them. So this has been a fun story. I think it's like 4 issues in. We do have all 4 of them in the store. But it's been a great story. And the covers by Francisco Matina, it's not this cover, but the B cover, those have been absolutely fantastic.
Cool. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought this has been a great story. I mean, just from the get-go, just been fantastic. So
it's been a great showcase also for Alfred Pennyworth and Wintergreen.
Yeah,
those are the 2 butlers, basically for Batman and Deathstroke, and they're the ones that have actually been the people behind the scenes trying to get everything going on this story. So
right, that's awesome. So Eric says here, he says, "Hey y'all, I'm pretty sure I have bats and cats on the wedding set pull for me. We can always definitely check for you, man."
Yeah, we can do that. Hey Eric, do you want all of the covers or do you want a specific cover?
Cool. Cool. Yeah, Eric, all you need to really do is just go ahead, if you would, message the store and just make sure that they know to pull it for you, and we'll get those pulled for you right away. We'll do our best to remember, but we're not quite sure if we can get it. Doing the live thing.
A lot of other books before the end of the night.
Yeah, no, absolutely, man, absolutely. So, all right, cool. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next book then.
All right.
Oh, this was so good. Oh my God. I don't know if you've been reading Justice League or not, but I have absolutely loved this title.
It has been really good bringing ultra powerful people back, and the Legion of Doom is just as powerful as the League.
Yeah, they are, and I'll tell you, I just love. Yeah, and I just love what they've done with John Stewart with like this whole unseen light core is just absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, guys, like we said, if there's anything that you see in tonight's auction that you want to add to tonight's show, that you want to add, I'm used to doing auctions, that you want to add, just go ahead and message the store, send a direct message to whichever collected location you want and ask them to add that to your sub, and we can pick it up, anything that we're talking about this week.
Yep. We'll add them before we open up at midnight.
Yep, absolutely. So cool. Anyway, like I said, this has been great, and you're right. This breaking of the source wall and getting all these brand new, like super powerful beings and stuff into the DC universe, I think is awesome. It's like Marvel Celestials finally,
Yeah. So, is this a reveal on what Sinestro did before he became a Lantern?
Ooh.
Because I don't ever remember that part of his history before.
I didn't think about that. That's interesting. That's very interesting.
Have you ever read him being what they said he was?
Oh, it's interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'll be kind of curious to see what they end up doing.
Yeah.
Very nice. Okay, cool. All right, so we'll move on to the next title. Superman, Man of Steel.
Final issue.
Yeah, final issue. Your thoughts?
I'm trying to figure out how to say it without spoiling anything. I'll be glad when summer's over. How about that?
There you go. That's fair. That's very fair.
It's because I really liked that dynamic.
Right.
And I'm assuming that they had to remove that dynamic while the Fire story was going on.
Yeah.
So this does set up the next. And man, I was sad to see what happened to Candor.
Dude, I know that was so sad.
I don't know how they're going to retrocon that to ever add it back into continuity.
Yeah, that's going to be tough. That's going to be really hard to do, And then, like you said, the other thing that happens in there is pretty sad too. At the very end, just wait till you guys get to the last couple of pages, and it's a tearjerker. I think you'll like it. So
yes, it is.
And just a reminder, guys, go ahead and leave comments and stuff for us. We'll answer your questions and stuff in the comments or whatever. I'll make sure they pop up here on the screen as we get new comments and stuff that roll in as we go through all these books today. All right, so we're going to transition from DC. You're going to make mine Marvel. Transition slide in there. The Avengers. Oh my God. Okay. Love this story.
Well, and it's actually, it was JL 3 or 4 that came out this week.
3.
Oh, 3. Oh, okay. Yeah, to me, it's like these two titles are going so strong right now with both of them.
Yep.
And it's the two big titles the two big groups in each of the universes.
Yeah, exactly. Which I think is what's great. And you're getting those Avengers 1 million BC, I think, which you're a huge fan of as well, too.
I am a huge fan of that, yes.
Nice. Yeah, that was me, too. I was like, God, this is just so good.
Yeah.
And I like what the Thor and Hulk, I like what they're doing together. That's very interesting. It's got me my interest peaked there as well. So
Odin's son and Lady Jin.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. So if you guys haven't picked it up, what's going on is the what is it? The final. What do they call him? The final judge. I can't remember.
The final host.
The final host. Yeah, is popping up in the Marvel universe and everything, and basically they're causing all kinds of havoc. To be absolutely honest. So do we have any alt covers for Catwoman #1, Ron?
For Catwoman, yes. There's a Stanley Archer alt cover.
Okay, there you go, Brian. So you got an Archer cover if you want one of those. You might have some left. So cool. Anyway, like I said, the Celestials are popping up. It's fantastic. You guys should read it. It's probably some of the best Avengers that we've had out in a long time. It's really, really good stuff. So, all right, moving on. Captain America.
He's back.
Yes, he is. Big time. Big time.
Big time back. This is the Captain America that I loved, that I grew up with. He's back.
Yeah. Well, this is Tanisha Coates, her first issue on Captain America. I'm sorry?
Ta-Nehisi.
Oh, okay. Good to know. But really good.
Yeah.
Really good issue, I got to say. And a ton of variants.
And a ton of variants on this one. Every artist that you could ever want to draw Captain America, they drew an alt cover for it. Most of them are actually cover priced. We do have some ratio variants that are not, but a lot of there's an awesome recolored, remastered Frank Miller cover. There's an awesome Mike Zeck cover. A Renaud, Ron Garney. Adam Hughes did a great cover. Alex Ross, of course, did the main cover.
Which, you can't get much better than Alex. His gorgeous story.
Yeah.
Gorgeous story. Okay, what do we got there? Oh, yeah, Black Panther. Oh, man, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, and anybody that was at all worried, there were some people that were kind of upset that he was taking over Captain America, because he hasn't written much so far, that he's only written Black Panther. But yeah, he absolutely understands who and what Captain America is.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. So anyway, check out Cap, guys. It was a great read through and through. Just absolutely fun book. And the guest villain that popped up in the very end and what happened, I was like, oh crap, what did they do? It was good stuff.
Yep.
So,
it's setting up for a really good run.
Yeah, it is, most definitely. All right, Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Oh yeah.
Donny Cates on a roll, man. Donny Cates.
Donny Cates can do no wrong right now.
I'm telling you, man. It's so. His Thanos run was fantastic. His Doctor Strange run was awesome. I love the fact that he gave Doctor Strange a basset, like a pet. That was so awesome.
I'm really irritated that Mark Waid is just totally ignoring that. I think if nothing else, Mark Waid should, or Chip Zdarsky, should come over and take it and let Peter Parker, be the caretaker of the Ghost Hound until Doctor Strange gets back on Earth.
Well, let me say, I know you haven't had a chance to read all the books that are out this week.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange was one of the books I did have a chance to read earlier, and I will tell you that it is great. And
I'm loving Doctor Strange, but
you'll be happy.
Okay, good.
You'll be very happy. Okay, most definitely happy. See what Zach has to say here.
Yeah, coming back with Cosmic Ghost Rider, though, man, this book is so good.
Yes,
for those that don't know, he was introduced in Thanos number 13. He's basically Frank Castle, who made a deal with the devil and got the Spirit of Vengeance, and then later on became the Herald of Galactus, so got cosmic powers on top of that, and then became the right-hand man for Thanos at the end of the universe.
Yeah. And Zach, believe me, the redneck dude has been just as good.
Yes. Redneck, baby teeth, everything that Donnie writes. And he's got, never mind.
Okay. Something you can't talk about?
Yep.
Okay, good to know. All right, so
and this is a 2-for week for Donnie, because Cosmic Ghost Rider is not the only Donnie book coming out this week. We'll talk about the other one in a little bit, I think.
Yeah, I think we'll get there. Anyway, Cosmic Ghost Rider, guys, fantastic. If you're a fan of Thor at all, there's a lot of Thor reference in here as well, so it's really good stuff. And I think we're going to see Cosmic Ghost Rider around for quite some time. Cool. All right, we're going to move on. Death of the Inhumans.
Death of the Inhumans. That's the other Donny Cates book from this week.
Man. Go ahead.
I'm not going to talk about the final page, but man, that pissed me off.
Yeah, right. Absolutely. I'm right there with you too, man. I saw that.
Twice that Donnie has done that to me.
Yep.
In the first issue of a run of his book, he did the very same thing in another book that he wrote in the very first issue.
Right. I'll tell you something I thought about today after I read this. I was like, I just wonder if maybe this was Marvel's way of saying, okay, you guys weren't happy with what we did with the Inhumans, trying to make you like them so much. We're just going to get rid of them.
Yeah. Artwork is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Artwork in Cosmic Ghost Rider was gorgeous too. It really was.
Oh yeah, it's gorgeous. I mean, and like you said, man, the ending of this book, oh my God, it will piss you off if you're a fan of Inhumans.
Yep.
Cool. All right, so we'll move on to the next one here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. Have you?
I wrote, as soon as I read number 1, I had to hop on Facebook and write a little review saying, this is the best book I've read in a long time.
Yeah.
Number 2 followed up and was just as good. It is amazing what they've done with what has become a pretty one-dimensional character with the Hulk.
Yeah.
And man, they have made it a really good book.
Yes, they have. It has been fantastic. I'm with you. I was not a huge fan of the Hulk for quite some time because he's such a hard character to write, like Superman. And they took it and twisted it and did something completely different. And I was like, okay, I can get on board with this. This is pretty awesome.
Yeah, it makes me wonder where this was from Al Ewing all these years, because he's been, for me, just kind of a journeyman writer.
Yeah,
I enjoyed, I've enjoyed his books, but nothing has struck me like this. And Joe Bennett's artwork on it is just totally amazing.
Yeah,
his whole, just
yeah, it's great. And I agree with Zach's comments earlier too. I'm putting it back up real quick. I'm with you, man. Venom. I was not a huge fan of Venom, to be honest, until I read what Donnie was doing, and I can't wait each month when that book comes out now to read it because it's that good.
I think we should just, change the name of the show to the Donnie Cates Mutual Admiration Society or something.
Hey, I like that. I like it.
I used to have a bun watch. In the store for Cullen Bunn. Now we need to have a Cates watch as well.
Yeah, right. Hey, Christian, I completely agree, man. It was amazing, like Ron and I both said. It's good stuff, man.
And they're doing it with one-shot stories that don't have to have a continuity. That's what I'm loving.
Yeah. Exactly.
It reminds me of the Hulk TV show, where every episode he's walking off into the sunset. It's kind of like that.
Yep, exactly. So let's see. What does Brandon say here? He just read the new Venom 1 through 3. Don't they got like?
I agree. That's kind of the way I was. Venom was just a symbiote with big teeth. He was fun to read.
Yep.
Man, he's got some depth now.
He does, and I think that's probably what I like so much about it is that I was like thinking to myself, I heard Don, he's going to go back and tell the story about this, this pre character like this, like retconning almost. But I'm like, how's he going to do that? Because before Eddie, it was just Peter got the symbiote in Secret Wars. I'm like, what can he do? And then man, to come out with what he came out with, I mean, he knocked it out of the park, man.
Yes, and then he's got another story coming up that he's doing the Vietnam, Vietnam story with Venom is going to be pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic, man. It's going to be so good. All right, so moving on from the Hulk, now that we've talked all about Venom and Donny Cates and everything. Cool. All right, X-Men Gold. Have you had a chance to read this one yet?
I have not read this one yet.
Okay, I have.
Irritated at the last one.
True, and I'll tell you, this one answers some more questions, and it's a whole continuation of what Peter and Kitty were having to go through, and it flashes forward to Days of Future Past.
Oh wow!
So yeah, and it's really interesting the way that they move back and forth between the Future Past story and what's happening right now with Colossus and Kitty. So it's very interesting. It's a really interesting read. I do recommend it.
Does it bring any of the upcoming extermination event? Does it prelude any of that?
It's hard to say, to be honest. I mean, I'm not sure who they're going to bring into it. There's a whole storyline going on with Rachel. So I think she's involved in that. So yeah, I'm going to say
she is very involved with that.
Yeah, I'm going to say absolutely yes, it does.
Yeah. Okay.
You finally get an answer too about what's happening with Rachel and why she's becoming a hound again.
Oh well, and that's the main story in the extermination event. So.
Yeah. So we finally get the conclusion to that, or the understanding as to why that's happening right now. So
cool.
Pretty good stuff. Yeah. So I recommend this one, guys. It's really good. All right.
Man, I love this one.
Nice.
Matthew Rosenberg is another author, another writer that I will follow anything that he writes. From the very beginning, when he first did You Can Never Go Home Again for Black Mask, and then he did 4 Kids Walk Into a Bank from Black Mask. Both of those series were awesome. He jumped over to Marvel, his run on Punisher that just wrapped up with the Punisher War Machine, Punisher having the War Machine armor. That was an awesome story there. He's the one that brought Jean Grey back with Jean Grey Resurrection.
Yeah,
he's writing a lot of stuff and he's doing it well.
Yeah, I agree, and the art, like I told you today, it was just beautiful.
Yeah. Greg Land is no longer just the tracer that everybody used to accuse him of being. I think Land is really doing a great job now.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And this is a really fun story too. With it's nice to see that since they were able to cure Havoc a couple of issues back or whatever, it's really nice to kind of see him getting kind of more in the fold. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Again, it's pretty cool. So.
Well, anytime you put Dazzler and the Beast together, I one of my favorite miniseries from back in the 80s was Beauty and the Beast with those gorgeous Bill Sienkiewicz covers. I love those two together anyway. So
yeah, that's awesome stuff.
It'll be interesting to see how all the rest of this story, just 2 of the members of what will be the eventual team show up. So it'll be fun to see how all of the other members fall into place.
Yeah, definitely so. And man, that Dazzler cover, wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful cover. So, all right, so we'll move on to the next one. Oh, well, we got a Batman statue in there.
Yes.
Forgot I put some merchandise in here as well, too. So I think we got this one in at Keller. So if anybody's interested, we can transfer it anywhere it needs to go.
That cape is crazy.
I know, isn't that insane?
Hey, Matt, how's it going?
All right. So anyway, beautiful statue. These usually run like anywhere between $100 to $80. 180 to 80, something in that neighborhood. So if you need a direct price, check out the Keller page. I think we have it listed up there already. Um, Talking about statues, ta-da, in honor of the Black Lightning series.
Yep. And
beautiful.
Actually being in Detective Comics right now and doing a great job.
Yeah.
Batman brings him in to help, fix the mess that was left behind.
And isn't it he also part of this new Outsider storyline that's happened too, where they're trying to clean up all the Outsiders teams that are out there and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's some good stuff, man. I'm digging it. All right, so we'll move on here. Oh, you were talking about this one earlier today.
Oh man, this one is so good. It's a graphic novel that just came in this week. If you have, it was fun for me to read as an adult, but especially if you have any younger ones that are interested in Dungeons and Dragons, this is just a fabulous, fun tabletop read. I think that it should be in everybody's library. I read through the first 3 chapters. Like I said, it's a thick book. I read through the first 3 chapters, and the art and the story were just fabulous.
Nice. That is awesome. All right. So, got another comment. There you go. All right. Yeah, aren't those statues beautiful? All right, so we'll move on to the next one here. Next up,
Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. This is another one that has loads of covers on it. But if you're, if you have Elvira, you want everybody to draw Elvira. So the story is just what you would expect from Elvira. Kind of classy, schlocky horror type stuff, but an absolutely fun read. And gorgeous art.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to check this one out yet, but I'll grab a copy of it. It looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, the Michael Joseph Lindner cover, the one that's you're showing right now. There's actually a version variant of that one as well, without any of the trade dress. And then there's a pen and ink version of it. And then everybody. Franco Villa did a cover, Hack did a cover, just lots of different people did covers. Everybody wanted to draw Elvira.
Nice. That is too cool. All right. Next up.
Unnatural.
Yeah.
I really liked this book. I did not expect to like it as much as I did. This is definitely a mature reader's book. I found out that it was a graphic novel over in France. That was a complete graphic novel. They're lucky they get to sell graphic novels as original stories over there. We're serializing it over here in 12 issues. The art is awesome. I can't remember her name, but she writes it and draws it. The story had a lot more depth to it than I was expecting. Basically, near future world where procreation is ordered by the government, but it is only allowed between same species and opposite sex. And then there's you get tax breaks for procreating in the correct manner, and then there are very substantial fees for not procreating. Kind of like if the fees for not having health insurance here recently.
Right.
And also it was a very deep social story.
It sounds like it.
I can't wait to see where it goes. It comes with 2 covers. I think this one is absolutely fabulous. But Milo Manara, if there are any Milo Manara fans out there, Milo Manara did a cover. Second issue, Art Germ does a variant cover on it. I don't know who they're going to get on the 3rd cover. So
wow, that sounds great, man. I'm going to check it out for sure. That's awesome. Cool. All right. Okay, Project Superpowers. Man, if anybody read the original first couple of Project Superpowers series that came out from Dynamite, I love the public domain characters, and I love what Dynamite's done where they've taken and kind of revitalized them. This kind of picks up and starts off a brand new storyline for them. Something crazy is coming towards their universe, and now, just like in DC and Marvel, they got to try to figure out what they're going to do. This is a great 25-cent issue as well, too.
10 cent.
Oh, 10 cent. I'm sorry. Yeah, 10 cent. So
it's a dime. Anybody can afford this book.
With a Matina cover, too, by the way.
With a Francisco Matina cover. Just a dime.
Yes. And just so everybody knows, I've got some extra copies. Everybody that comes up to the midnight release at Keller, I'll be giving you those for free.
Yes. Same at Fort Worth.
Cool. Yeah, so come in and see that. You're getting free comics on our midnight release. How awesome is that? All right. Let's see here. So next up, Lady Mechanica. Have you read Lady Mechanica at all, Ron? You need the series?
Oh, I haven't read this latest series, the number one that just came out.
Yeah.
But I've been a fan of Lady Mechanica. I'm too much into steampunk not to like Lady Mechanica. I was going
to say, I haven't read this one yet either. I put it in here only because I think it's a beautiful book, and I really think it needs to be recognized, and people should pick it up. I read all of Dia de los Muertos, which was just fantastic. I mean, some beautiful art.
Yeah, the art is just fabulous, and the story is good.
Yeah, it is.
And we do have all of the trades in stock. So,
that's right.
So you can catch up, and you don't really have to know the other stories to do it. But all of the stories stand alone by themselves. It's just another adventure that Lady Mechanica goes on.
Yeah, exactly. So fantastic stuff. All right. Okay. That is pretty much it, I guess.
That's it for our inaugural Wednesday Comics pregame show.
Exactly. So things to remember as I've been scrolling across the screen this evening. Both collected locations will be open from tomorrow on July 4th from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Or until dark, as we said, dark. And then anything that you saw when you watch this, all you got to do is just be sure and message the store or directly either Keller or Fort Worth, whichever one you shop at, and tell them that you want that item. We can get it for you.
Or shoot, just message us and we'll mail it to you if you're not in the DFW area. Absolutely.
And a couple of reminders. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to do a couple of reminders. One is that we are doing a midnight release tonight. So all of these books will be available at midnight tonight. And Fort Worth is doing an actual wedding with Batman and Catwoman tomorrow, starting at noon. Starting at 10, we will have Steve Irwin, Paige Irwin, and Keith Wilson, who were the penciler, colorist, and inker of this commemorative Batman Catwoman wedding commemorative print we have for it. All three of them will be available to sign this print from tomorrow from 10 until noon.
That's awesome. That's just great. So, yeah, and the print's beautiful, guys. Go to the Fort Worth page and check it out. Ron's got it up there, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the show. We really appreciate it. Thank you for the comments. If you wouldn't mind, like and share this video. Let other people know about this. And, Ron, I think we're planning on doing this pretty much every Tuesday, right?
Yep. Every Tuesday. We figured out a couple of things, so I can do it from anywhere, even if I'm on the road. So the other reminder is that WOW is open this weekend.
That's right.
WOW is open. The stores will be open all weekend. And I will be at Ridgemar Mall working the PokeFest.
That's right. He's going to be at PokeFest.
We'll have a store set up there, and we'll have a store here at Altamira, and Keller will be open, and WOW will be open. You just can't escape us this weekend. This is true, and I will remind everybody to keep their eyes on Facebook, because we are known to do some crazy stuff throughout the week as the holiday weekend rolls on. So, yep. All right, guys. We've been doing every year for a while now, so I wouldn't be surprised if we did it again. Yep, exactly. So thanks, man. Glad you like it, dude. We're going to do it again next week. So thank you guys for the comments and likes and shares.
All right. Have a good night, guys.
And Thursday night is auction night. So we'll be back online to see you on Thursday.
And we have this awesome brand new setup. I hope you guys like the way that it looks now. We've got this new software, and it's going to be pretty awesome for the auction too. So exciting. Have a good night, guys.
Good night.
Bye.